Hello and welcome aboard Whale Pod to another episode of Fire Emblem Engage. I am your divine marine mammal whale, and today we're going to be retaking the palace from horrible Hortensia. But first we have three supports to do with Whale, between Fugado and Timera at rank C, and Ivy's B support already. We've really been pounding out the Ivy support points.
Fugado, I want to thank you and the Sentinels for your hard work today.
Hard? That was nothing. We didn't have to resolve a single quarrel, and there were barely any corrupted around. I only wish every day was like this.
You're so easygoing, all the time. That must be why your people love you so much. As your ally, I certainly enjoy working with someone so unflappable.
Unflappable, huh? Ooh, I think I feel a blush coming on. But thanks for the compliment. How about we grab dinner together sometime?
Dinner?
Yeah, you, me, and some hard-hitting questions. Like, who is your very best friend, and why?
That's pretty personal.
You could tell me a super secret wish. You know, one you're too embarrassed to reveal.
No, that's even worse. Look, as much as I enjoy your devil-may-care attitude, the banter is a bit much.
You'd rather I be all boring and serious? Nah, that wouldn't be me if I wasn't a rascal.
I suppose you're right. It is hard to imagine you without that carefree personality of yours. It may be your most likable trait.
It is kind of Fugado's most likable trait. Probably one of his least likable traits is actually his unique class. Him and Timera kind of got the short end of the stick when it came to the unique promotions. So I don't know if I'm going to continue using them.
Grilled and ready to go! This meat is so yummy, it's gonna make your taste buds dance.
Wow, that seems like a lot of meat for the two of us.
Oh no, this one's for me. I was going to do yours next.
What? How do you eat that much?
Oh, you know, open my mouth, bite, chew. I won't bore you with all the details.
Wow, you're really something, Timera.
That's true! I'm really something! I'm the Crown Princess of Solm! And I'm wearing lots of priceless jewels!
Please, keep your voice down. I've heard that this area isn't very safe.
You can say that again. It's absolutely crawling with bandits. That's why I'm out here like a nice, tempting hunk of lamb on a spit.
Wait a minute. That was your plan? To use yourself as bait?
It worked, didn't it? Look, those bruisers have had their eye on us since we got here.
It looks like they're getting ready for an ambush.
Not if we pounce on them first. Come on. This ought to be a piece of cake for you and me.
All right. But you know, a little heads up would have been nice.
And yeah, she's a little loud. Ivy time.
Ivy, do you think maybe it's time we talked? Whatever you're feeling toward me, I'm prepared to listen. As allies, I'd like there not to be walls between us.
Very well. I am rather more comfortable around you now, so I suppose it's time.
I'm glad to hear that. Can we start with why you seem to have such anger toward me?
I love you.
Huh?
I love you, Divine One. My feelings began long before I met you. Understand, I do not mean romantically. I adore you as a worshipper adores a deity.
But you looked so upset when you were staring at me before.
My deity was standing before me, in the flesh. I was nervous.
Oh.
Do you understand now?
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. I like you as well, Ivy.
Yes. May I be excused?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. And I'm sorry.
We'll speak again later, Divine One.
And here I was thinking Chloe's C support was a little straightforward. Dang, Ivy. Pump the brakes a little bit, girl. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get around to getting supports built up with these guys. Now, though, we begin the chapter! Oh yeah, we've done some promotion. We now have a couple new classes to go over. We'll do that after whatever intro
Queen
cutscene.
Sephoria!
Finally! Took you long enough.
Let her go!
Yeah, I don't think so. And don't you dare come any closer. I've got an emblem ring. It'd be so easy to kill her.
Sorry, everyone. I didn't realize she was still on Elusia's side.
I don't see any other soldiers. Did you get in by yourself?
Uh-huh. I told the guards I'd been separated from Ivy, and they let me walk right in. Now, you've got a choice. Hand over the rings, or I kill the queen.
Hortensia, don't do this.
Ivy, it's been a while. You know, I thought you were dead. I was so relieved when I heard you'd made it. But now what? You're with them?
Well,
Since Father sacrificed himself, Elusia has been working in concert with Lord Sombron. But you? You abandoned us! Abandoned me! Took sides with the enemy! You're a traitor, Ivy! A stinking traitor!
I have not betrayed anyone. Hortensia, please, hear me out.
I don't want to hear another word out of your dirty, double-crossing mouth! Just give me the rings!
No, Hortensia. Never.
I'm sorry! Did I not make myself clear? Hand them over or I kill the queen!
I heard you. But I'm not doing what you ask. I'd be throwing away everything she, Tamara, Fogato, and the people of Solm have done. So no, I won't give you the rings. And I won't let you kill Queen Sephoria.
Ah!
I agree with the Divine Dragon. Those rings are staying with us.
Right.
If we let the Fell Dragon have them, my country and my people are doomed. So threaten us all you want. Take my whole family hostage if it makes you happy. But I stand for Solm, and I always will.
There she is, the future Queen of Solm. And her ally, the Divine Dragon.
What's wrong with you? This is your mother! You're supposed to be scared! Cry already! Cower and beg for her life! Give me what I want! No, what I need! I need the rings! It's the only way to bring Father back!
Hortensia, he's gone. The Fell Dragon murdered him. You watched it happen. There's no way we can bring him back. Even with the rings.
You don't know that! I have to try! I have to save Father and Elusia! Everything's all wrong now! I just want to put it back how it was before!
I know how you feel.
No! Stop trying to get in my head, alright? I'll kill her! I'll do it!
I don't think you can. Not if you know the pain of losing a parent.
Well, get on with it then, if that's what you truly want. Are we doing this or aren't we?
She needs her sister now.
It's all right, Hortensia. Oh, I've been so worried about you.
Ivy?
I'm afraid I have to cut the reunion short.
Zephia, what are you doing here?
Missed you too, Divine One. I must thank you for helping us gather so many rings. All of them, I thought. Until the princess's... rather, former princess's thievery came to light. Enough about that. More importantly, Princess Hortensia.
Huh?
taking a ring without permission, sneaking off to a place like this. Naughty, naughty. Lord Sombron and Lady Vale's orders were clear. To wait, to watch. Oh, your retainers, by the way. They tried to stop us. They failed.
Where are they? What did you do to Goldmary and Rosado?
You'll have to see for yourself. Now, we hadn't planned on making a move this early, but since we're here, it would be a shame to return home without a few souvenirs. Marnie, Mavier, wouldn't you agree?
More hounds.
I did not expect it would be so easy to enter the impregnable Solm Palace.
Zephyr, what do we do with the queen? Kill her? She's not much use anymore.
No, Lord Sombron will want to savor every last drop of sovereign blood.
Ah, I gotcha.
Queen Sephoria!
What a good girl you are, Princess Hortensia, coming here to get rings for Lord Sombron. Now that the three of us are here, why don't we help finish what you started? We can kill them all and head back home to Elusia. What do you say?
But I...
Come, dear. Take command. Just think. If we take their rings, we'll be so close to having all 12.
So close. Just a few more rings.
Hortensia? What's going on?
With all the rings, then Father will...
That's right. King Hyacinth will be resurrected. We'll make everything just as it was before.
Just as it was before.
I will kill them all. I will take their rings. It's the only way to save Father.
Is she really going to fight us?
Hortensia? Snap out of it, please! Hortensia!
She can't hear you, unfortunately. Enjoy killing one another, won't you?
Oh, I'll enjoy killing you one of these days, Zephyr. But where's the last hound? Where's the guy who wants to die? Because I'm ready to fulfill that wish. Okay. Let's go ahead and unit selection. We have we've boosted Ivy to Lindworm, giving her now mastery over even the most advanced of magics. And we've also boosted... Oh yes, Chloe is now a Griffin Knight. Now, let's scout out the battlefield here a little bit. Hortensia and Byleth again. Zephyr with no ring. Mavier with no ring. And Marnie with no ring, but a lootable hurricane axe. That's what I've been waiting to get my hands on. Just a steel blade, lame. You have Silver Sword, droppable. Royal Knight Mavier, or Mavier, or whatever. You're just a straight up armored axe general, it would seem. 2 revival stones. Lewin and Fracture 3. Magic that can break foes. Fracture with 3 uses. It is not droppable, so she will likely use all of them. Range 1 to 10. Treasure room there. There's likely going to be some thieves. Likely going to be some thieves in here as well. Thieves, 4 treasure chests, so likely 2 thieves. Anything else droppable on the map? So it looks like just 4 treasure chests. And yeah, that's a killer lance. Yeah, so then the steel blade, silver sword, and hurricane axes as droppable items. Now, we'll finish our preparations and be right back. Alright, here's the formation we're going with. Let's get into things. Round 1. Fight. Defeat Hortensia, Zephyr, Marnie, and Mavir. Defeat when we are defeated. By we, I mean Whale is defeated.
Whatever you need.
Oh, we can put Papaya into cover right away. Don't mind if I do, game.
Your orders, please.
I hear you.
Anytime.
Yeah, let's just throw ourselves at this brick wall here.
Allow me.
Dual assistance here. Come on, no critting with that 38. What are you? A weakling? Oh, we poison on the chain attack, huh?
Here we go. Me too.
Well done, King.
Whatever you say.
He must have... He is real handy with that axe.
I'll go first. This should do it. Well done. All right.
We're gonna go down here with ourselves.
Emblem, engage.
All right, Etier. We're actually gonna move you back here and call for doubles.
Let's hear it. Emblem, engage.
Here we go with this.
I am ready to serve. Here I go!
Clandor was a dragon. Or he was a dragon man. Or maybe he was just a dragon.
Here I go!
Help is everything.
I'm listening.
You got it.
Let's bring out the Camilla as well. On a javelin on that one. So we're instead gonna bolt axe this guy's face.
All in a day's work.
Let's go.
With pride.
Enemy phase time.
No,
Oh, we're skipping this enemy
I
phase.
wanna fight.
Nope, we're not time crystalling. In fact, we are going to... Since it was only the first turn, we're just going to flat out retry this. Because they hit two that they really should not have hit. Everything is how we left it, so we'll fight.
Go ahead.
And we can put Yunaka on a pillar.
Understood.
When are you gonna learn not to give me that game?
No mistakes.
Allow me.
Getting that dual assist. Still.
For Elusia. I'm prepared.
Gotcha. Let's run together.
Alright, doubles time. As before.
Here goes.
Here I go. Emblem, engage!
Alright, Anna.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Yeah, you are. And I just wish you'd
I'm
proc
ready.
your personal skill more.
Emblem, engage!
Alright, Diamant.
I'll do my best.
As your steward.
Say the word.
Understood.
This should do better this time. You got baited into the Unaka, bro. You had no chance of winning that one. Great ether time.
It's time!
Impressive there, Ike, but not impressive enough. This is a smash weapon, they'll go first.
Help me, Emblem!
And now we'll pop the Edelgard this turn. I really don't know what to use Ike's Engrave on, if there's really anything to use it on, considering it adds plus 15 weight. Yikes.
Emblem, engage!
Let's just go ahead and throw down our Revival Stone from Tiki. We'll put it onto Diamant.
I'll be good.
Thank you.
I won't give up.
Okay, maybe that wasn't the play there. Yeah, we're gonna undo that play.
All in a day's work.
I think the better play here is to just heal up the Anna.
Oh, you're too nice. Dropped your guard.
Nice there,
Was that too
Unaka.
much?
I love it when a 23 crits. So thank you for having a 23 crit. So disappointing there, King. So disappointing there, King Louis.
Lend me your strength.
Steel dagger. Let that dagger steal your fate. And now... That's a 1 round. All right, that is a, looks like an axe fighter. He'll survive by 1, unfortunately. Steel bow +1 boosts the damage output from these. We'll go here.
Now I have you.
We take this 0 so easily. Not nearly handy enough of that axe.
Nothing short of victory.
That's what we were looking for last turn. Getting that nice little crit action going on there.
For Elusia.
Thief over here now as well. Longbow time.
Coming through. We're not done. We've got to train together.
You mean you've got to train with yourself? Getting doubled, and not usual for a Pegasus, but they also don't usually have hammers.
Unforgivable.
Lucina bond up to 4. Okay, Lapis, you've kind of been kind of useless this battle. I need to get you a Master Seal and make you something useful pronto.
Let's be careful.
Getting doubled by the steel.
Simple enough. You got it.
I wonder what's going to happen to Anna with her
Pretty tough, you know.
disengaging on flyer-only terrain. Level 9 bond between Anna and Camilla. Speed, res, +3/+3. So we can get you to where Diamant was. And of course, we can axe you a killer question.
For the divine dragon.
Said the actual dragon. No damage is exactly what we like to see.
I have to keep everyone safe.
Level 15 bond between Jean and Edelgard, resulting in Fail not being as a standard engage weapon now. Enemy phase. Drop me right out of the sky with Anna.
Dream well.
I don't think they have dreams where they're going, well.
Now I'm angry. Nothing short of victory.
Ah, no double crit there, Diamant. You know you wanted to. Well, aren't you just a big ball of stupid?
For the divine dragon.
See, Diamant, take a page out of Clan's book here.
Did you see that?
Ah, just pushes Anna back. Good. Can we rescue Anna? Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
I'm pretty tough, you know. All in a day's work.
And now I steal your blade. We're gonna bonded shield from this side of Etier. And what do we have here? A map where Yunaka isn't going to be MVP? I didn't think such things existed. That's a heal tile, won't even work for me. Speed 8, speed 15. Okay, yeah. We're not doing too bad on Etier speed-wise anymore, I don't think. Yeah, Killer X it is then.
You put up a good fight.
No, he didn't, Diamant. Don't lie to him. Don't lie to him to protect his ego.
I'll start.
Very nicely done,
I'm
Jean.
impressed.
Arid bar time.
I need to be more diligent.
Yeah, because we look like a flyer on the map, but we're not a flyer. Just like how Anna doesn't look like a flyer, but she is a flyer.
For the Divine Dragon.
Enemy phase. We're not getting doubled, and we have a chance to just nullify it. Didn't even need it, though. Use a vuln. Come on, Pegasus, do you dare face our dragon man? Oh, King Louis.
I'll go first.
It's pretty sad when you have 26% chance to hit a general. All right, Yunaka, claim more papayas in the name of papaya.
Allow me.
Another kill for me.
Well, that's more like a baya papaya. Grab some more of that energy. I mean, why have it if you're not going to use it? Oh, Lapis, we almost forgot you were standing there in the plants. That's how forgettable you've been this map. We need to get you a Master Seal, girl. We need to get you the chonkiest Master Seal ever. It's a little difficult to see these item tiles on the ground on this particular color of floor. Haha, you have to actually deal damage to break us, idiot.
Obvious. You're dead.
You never stood a chance, Wolfie.
Was that too much?
Your papayas are the next to been claimed by the Yunaka. Claim every last papaya. Is what Dimitri would say if he was in this game rather than Three Houses. So you specifically go all the way out to here, you little sword fighter. Ha! Weak.
Here I go. I'm listening.
I mean, when are you going to get a better chance to go after papaya there? Clan, you're running straight for the emblem energy. Wolf, you're going to head on up here. Halberdiers, we're getting to see some of what we want Jean to become. See, Jean, don't you want to be that when you grow up?
Remember this.
Thank you, Disengage, for bringing us back to the Javelin +2 on Jean. Best chance in the game to hit Papaya right there.
Dropped your guard.
Nice. I love
Another
critting
kill
all
for
these
me.
23s on Yunaka.
No.
Well, we will not be moving Marin up
did
that far.
Everything I.
All right. We're still gonna do the whole Diamant Killer Axe into this guy.
You put up a good fight.
Now we'll have a much less eventful turn of turns here. Do we get to see the funny number again? No, we don't.
Was that too much?
Now we're gonna skip the rest of this enemy phase. We know how it plays out. It plays with Papaya getting another Papaya claimed. Jean, you really need to get yourself your promotion here soon, boy. Keep that second health bar nice and healthy. Keep Marin in reserve this turn.
This item is not for sale!
Emblem, engage.
Emblem, engage.
And we're gonna drop down our doubles right here. Bond 8. Sword proficiency. Interesting. Physic is the only healing staff we have, so we're gonna just wait here. Lapis, get somewhere safe. You need to be trained up off camera. Or at least get a seal.
Another kill for me.
Alright, who's left to be moved? Ah, yes, Ivy.
Get out! I'm pretty tough, you know.
Alright. Pay the papaya tax, you fool.
Was that too much?
No, 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 not nearly enough there, Yunaka. Diamant.
Stand down or perish.
Great Ether. Hellfire better than Thunder, confirmed. Even though Thunder can't follow up.
Allow me. I'm sorry.
Silver Sword. Mini Bow. I guess since she used her Vuln, that technically wasn't anything needed to send to Convoy. We will Astral Storm with the Steel Bow +1. Why not? It's literally free.
The stolen rings. You'll return them, won't you?
As if I'd lose.
It's literally free here.
I can still do more.
You go, girl, Etier. Okay, you could definitely do more. Definitely could do more. Zephyr gonna move now?
Here
How
until the end.
fun. At max between Whale and Lucina, max being 5. Alright, Diamant's preparing his Ether. Which means Louis, you're gonna demolish the door. Partially. Ah, Yanaka can just open the door. All right, Diamant, you've got two health bars there, boy. Get them all crowding around. One health bar. Zephyr's moving in.
I won't let anyone down.
Haha, 4 broken fools. Strength and Dex, good, Diamant, good. Axe Power 2. Right, first things first. Anna. Send Zephyr back, scurrying tail between her legs.
Impudent! You're quite strong.
That would have been too easy, I suppose. We'll meet again soon enough.
And we'll kick your trash again, Zephyr. Good going, Anna. Anna and Camilla's at max. send you back over to help Diamant.
I will strike you down.
Very nice, Marin.
You were a worthy opponent.
Let's go.
Let's hope that doesn't spell the end of Marin again. Boots. That's useful. That's +1 movement. A Lapis, you're just gonna be useless. No, I know what we're gonna do with you, clan. Dragon time.
Here I go.
We've already used up the second life on Diamant, so might as well use one here.
Here I go.
Thank you.
Clan and Tiki to bond 14, Life Sphere plus. Alright, Hortensia.
Your army is not to be trifled with. Because I respect you, I will hold nothing back.
What the?
Come on, Diamant, get the crit. Ah, darn.
Emblem, engage!
Bond level 16.
I'll help.
Nice going there, Marin.
That was cool, was it not?
Yes, it was. It was indeed.
It's starting to wear on me.
Longbow, not nearly enough there. Steal yourself a Mavier. You're about to get taken out of this by Etier.
Here we go.
Alas. My orders do not involve dying. I take my leave.
What a shame. Would have been good of you to just to be a good little boy and die on us. Anna. Punch him in the face. For 88.
All in a day's work. Solm Palace is so pretty. It's a nicer tomb than you deserve.
Haha, set the ground on fire. 0 damage.
Ha! That feels way better.
Nope, not a bad start indeed, Chloe. I've definitely seen worse starts. Okay. So we can thunder from out of range.
I'll go first.
Mean!
Yes, time for Lapis to be an oh-so-useful unit. Radiant bow, that's going to be a magical bow. Alright, Louis. Now it's enemy phase time. Doggo to the rescue.
You were a worthy opponent.
Heh, that's what you get for using a magic weapon against Anna. Silver Spirit Art, that's going to be good once forged up for said Anna. I don't know what we're doing with Jean right now other than nothing. A whole lot of it to boot.
Here we go. Beaten by a bunch of weaklings.
Now drop that hurricane axe.
The floor's slippery. That's the only reason I lost. I'm going home.
Hurricane axe obtained. Yeah, we'll send that to the convoy. For actual offensive stuff, you have Lewin, Effective Dragon. And yeah, you have that staff, which is about to break, and then the Lewin. So yeah, I think we're just fine here.
My muscles say thanks.
Level 2 Lindworm. No complaints indeed, Ivy. That's a decent level up. We are also no longer a Chi Adept, so we don't have Chain Guard on Anna.
Whatever you say.
Ah yes, Lapis, the ever so useful unit. Louis the king of all units. Yunaka, who apparently as a thief can just unlock doors. Kind of a pointless break if you ask me. Reinforcements time. Worm Slayer. You are a sword wolf knight, just like we are. Covert unit not quite able to reach the pillar. Darn.
All right.
Shield gambit. Actually going to be running Lapis back here. Don't want her getting caught in the crossfire of the reinforcements on her own. We're going to have some of the best units coming to intercept those reinforcements, though.
I must get the rings. I must save Father.
Well, I don't have a ring, so joke's on you.
I won't give up. What strength Kappa?
There we go, gold gremlin.
You know.
I'm getting hungry.
Allow me.
One down.
Pretty weak.
I will defeat you. It's the only way to.
The emblem is surging with Fell Dragon energy. Be on your guard.
Rampage. Foes synced with dark emblems may enter a rampage state when they use revival stones. Be careful, their additional strength comes from forcing the emblem's power out of control. So she is rampaging. %66% to hit.
No!
Never underestimate me!
Here goes!
Did you see that?
Level 15. Right, let's see how this goes.
I'll go first.
Alright, Jean, wait there. Enemy phase, what's the damage? A very nice, Anna. A very nice number there. Hoping to break me, were you?
For Illusia!
Okay.
I had to stop you.
Ooh, Etier's dancing on the edge of a knife there.
Not enough.
No clap back from the ranged hit here.
It's just a scratch.
For Illusia.
Very nicely done, Ivy. DM meant to reinforce this weak flank here.
Stay strong.
Just dagger her down.
Dream well.
Last health bar, double poison. What's the forecast looking like here, Anna? It's looking good. What's the forecast with Etier looking like? Looking good as well. Not quite as good, so we'll milk a little bit more XP out of this.
Here we go. I'll go first.
Ivy.
And the chain attack takes it. Don't even need the Munchkin Massacre.
Why does nothing go my way?
But you earned that level all the same, Anna. That's what we want to see. Boost that luck. I think your main business will go just fine, Anna. Anna and Camilla, of course you're the MVP. It's either Anna or Yunaka. There's no in between. Diamant was making a pretty good case for himself, though. Battle for Solm.
Ivy, what happened?
Oh, you've come back to me. Thank goodness.
Where'd all the Illusian soldiers go?
They retreated.
I should go with them.
No, it's not safe. Zephyr could take control over you again.
But I was the last person left at Elusia Castle. Without me, there'll be no one to lead. No one to take care of the country Father left behind.
That is true, but it's out of our hands.
How can you say that? Don't you care about Elusia at all?
Of course I do. I would have given my life to protect our kingdom, but it is not our kingdom anymore. It's the Fell Dragons. Surely you see that.
Princess Ivy.
I didn't want to admit it, but Father stopped being king as soon as the Fell Dragon awoke. Since then, true power has rested with Sombron, his daughter, and the Four Hounds. If you went back now, you would become an instrument of their designs, just as Father was. I want to go home too. You have no idea how badly. But there's no home to go back to until we defeat the Fell Dragon. After allowing Father to relinquish his power to Sombron. We owe our people no less.
The castle. My only home since I was little. We really can't go back now, can we?
No. We can't.
That little nook where I had tea with my friends. The garden where you and I read together. Even Rosado and Goldmary. I've left everything and everyone behind. All right, Ivy. I'll join this fight. So that someday, things can be like they were again.
Thank you, Hortensia.
I'm really sorry for what I did. Divine One, you should have this.
The ring of the instructor. One of the rings stolen from Lethos. Thank you for returning it.
Don't give me too much credit. I wasn't exactly planning to hand it over.
Even so, you have my thanks. Teach us! Emblem of the Academy!
I am Emblem Byleth. It feels as though I've just awoken from a very long dream. I'm glad to be where I belong, at your side. Use my power to guide everyone.
I will. Thank you, Emblem Byleth.
We'll use your power to guide everyone.
How is everyone?
Once we've finished clowning on you in the arena with all our newbies.
Queen Sephoria, you're all right.
That I am. Some Elusian soldiers tried to seize me, but I was saved at just the right moment.
We took him down.
Alfred and I intended to help.
But by the time we'd drawn our weapons, the fight was already over.
That's the Solm Royal Guard for you. Pretty good, right?
I'm just glad the Queen is safe. Well done, everyone.
Well done yourself. No more trespassers. My palace is rid of them. Divine One, thank you for protecting the rings and my family with such courage. The way you spoke, the look in your eyes. You were the spitting image of Queen Lumera.
Your words mean so much. Thank you.
Excuse me, Queen Sephoria?
You! I assumed you had gone back to Elusia.
Look, I'm really sorry about what I did. I'll accept whatever punishment you give me.
I owe you an apology as well.
Queen Sephoria, please. Zephyr was using some sort of magic to control Princess Hortensia. As soon as it wore off, she stopped fighting. Even gave me her emblem ring.
I don't recall Zephyr being there when the young princess held me hostage. Look me in the eyes, you two.
Okay.
Threatening a queen's life is a grave crime. You deserve a room in the dungeons. But I won't send you there.
You won't?
It was the Fell Dragon's minions who broke in and started the conflict, right? Your only crimes were slipping in uninvited and threatening to kill me. If you want to make amends, Defeat the Fell Dragon. Rebuild your kingdom. When cooler heads return to Elusia, Solm can only benefit. Let's move on now, shall we?
Thank you, Queen Sephoria.
Your show of compassion will not be forgotten. We will restore Elusia. I swear it.
For my part, I think I'd better look into shoring up the palace's defenses.
You're right. The Fell Dragon's forces might come back for you. I can leave some soldiers here to help keep you safe.
Oh, no need, no need. I have lots of family members who can handle things here. If the situation really boils over, I can always leave a double here and wander the land. So don't worry about me. You just focus on taking out the Fell Dragon.
We will. Thank you.
Tamara, it's time you show the Divine Dragon where to find Solm's other ring.
Sure thing, Mom. One ring of the Crux of Fate coming right up.
Where is it?
The Northern Fortress. Oh, you don't scare easily, do you?
Couldn't we have just left Hortensia in the dirt? 40,000 in military funds from Solm. Makes me wonder why Firenze only gave us 10k. We got 10 from Vander, 10 from Firenze, 30 from Barodia, now 40 from Solm. Emblem Byleth. Emblem Byleth's talent for instruction boosts allies' stats and guides them to victory. The sync skill Divine Pulse will sometimes turn missed attacks into hits. Emblem Byleth's first engage weapon is a hero's relic, an item that is different for each unit type. Ah. So there's the real fake Edelgard weapon. Lapis gets the frickin' gets the Wandering Beasts weapon. Zelkov gets Failnaught, it looks like. I guess this might just be different for each, Lewin might be, it might be based off of unit type, and Amir here might be on Dragon. Instruct used to grant allies within 2 spaces a stat bonus based on the user's type. Bonus lasts for 1 turn. Example, flying, resistance +5. The Engage Attack Goddess Dance grants a boost to adjacent allies and empowers those who have already acted that turn to act again. So it's effectively a dancer type thing. We'll just talk to the MVP and the blue bubbles. Stealing it. Hope you don't mind me stealing this ingot. $50 bond fragments.
Thank you.
Forgive me.
I'm not sure I'm so ready to forgive you. If I wasn't trying to get everyone through this in one piece, I might just throw you as, you know, fodder to whoever wants to gobble you up. There's our MVP. The Hortensia Puncher herself.
Ooh.
You've got relevant stuff to say.
Thanks.
Yeah, the Solmese siblings are not exactly what I'm looking for in my units. I want to get Jean to 10 so I can finally promote him to Halberdier. I do technically have the Master Seal. My Joy-Cons are really old, so they glitch out, and even though I'm using the Pro Controller, sometimes my Switch will just stop detecting that my Joy-Cons are even there. So I'll have to do that. First time I believe it's happened on camera, at least in this series, though. Don't know if it don't remember off the top of my head if it happened in Xenoblade or not. I definitely know it didn't during Pokemon. That's everyone talked to who needs to be talked to, and everyone with blue bubbles talked to. World map time. 400 bond fragments.
Another ring in the Divine Dragon's hands. Still, not enough to turn the tide. I must sleep. Curse this feeble form of mine for plunging me into darkness. I pray that next time my waking hours will not end so soon.
Sand? But what happened to all the snow? Where am I? Why does this keep happening to me?
I hadn't voiced it out loud yet, but I'd figured there might be some sort of split personalities going on with Vale. I guess that must be Byleth's paralogue. Let's go ahead and check that out. We know that's the next story mission because of the shape. A place of significance to Emblem Byleth. Here, the Divine Dragon will face an important trial. Yep, we're going to hold off on those. Those are for a lot later. So we're going to end this episode here. Thank you for watching WhalePod. Now, do remember to leave a like on the video if you thought we didn't punch Hortensia with our treasure gremlin nearly enough times. Or if you think if we slugged her a satisfactory number of times. Either way, do make sure to leave a like, and do consider subbing to the channel if you have not done so already. I am trying to make my career out of YouTube, so each and every sub does help get me one step closer to that. And as always, comments are welcome down below, so do feel free to just say what you're thinking about what went on in the episode, or just to say hey. But until next time, I hope you all guys are all having fantastic days, WhalePod. Make sure to stay cool, stay classy, and don't get possessed by a demon inside a piece of jewelry. But until next time, this is Divine Marine Mammal Whale, signing off.